Hello everybody, how are you doing today? My name is MTG, and today we will be continuing the Danganronpa 2 blind playthrough. And I think we might be almost to the graduation exam portion of the game. But before we head there, I decided to do a little bit of investigating in the extras in between streams, but more specifically, the event gallery. The event gallery lists all the events that we have seen thus far, and you can unlock them via spending Monokuma coins. As you can see, I already spent quite a bit of Monokuma coins on them, but the one that I want to show you, and is most interesting to me, is the private room inside Ship 2.
He cut off his own arm and transplanted a woman's arm?
Yeah, we never heard anything like that before, so it just pretty much suggests that's Hajime inside the ship with Nagito, since that's clearly his voice. Hey, Gimmick, yeah, that's a nice purple font there for your name. How you doing today?
Danganronpa.
Yeah, so it's pretty much suggesting that, at least to me, that's Hajime that's on the ship with Nagito. So that's pretty interesting, something that I noticed. Anyway, yeah, let's get back to the investigation. And just in time, it's about to begin.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
That's nice, Gimmick. Hopefully you'll get me on your TV.
It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam!
While the screen's glitching up a bit.
Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy!
Like usual.
See you soon!
A red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. Great. While this floor is just glitching up a bit. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, the Twitch chat updated. He means this red door, right? Do I just have to go in there? If I do that, will this be finished? Okay, I don't even have a map for this anymore. Yeah, I hope I do like surprises. I have a feeling I'm going to be very surprised during this part. Jeez, how long is this hallway? It almost feels like Silent Hill-esque hallways. Even though I never played the Silent Hill game before, I've heard of the infamous Silent Hill long hallways. And wow, we're back to when we enter the ruins. Huh, this place.
Yo!
Looks like everyone's here.
Damn right.
It seems that this is going to be the final place.
However,
This place is... Is this a trial field? But why is it a trial field? It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before. Have we been here before, right? Yeah, this should be the place that the door at the ancient ruins leads to.
Hey,
Huh? It seems pretty strange that we've been in that other building up till now. Yeah, believe it or not, I've never played Silent Hill nor Resident Evil. I have seen, playthroughs of, like, some Silent Hill games. I think, one of Resident Evil 1, but I've never played either one of those series.
damn it.
It's like we're dreaming or something. If this is a dream, then this too is very...
Welcome!
So you finally arrived! Congratulations! You guys are the first ones to ever beat this game.
Well, how many other people have played this game?
After stopping by Hope Speak Academy, you've finally come back to this place. To the graduation exam site within the ancient ruins of Jabberwock Island.
You.
You could give it a fancy name like graduation exam site, but it's no different than the trial ground from before.
Stupid fool from before.
Now that's good, gimmick.
Phew.
Now this trial field actually inspired the one from before. So in a way, this place is the original.
Hey, hey!
Who cares? This graduation exam means we can finally go home, right?
Of course.
If that's what you guys decide.
And if we have to decide, what do we have to do?
Now then.
Please take a look at the LCD touch panel built into your seats. Compared to the other trials, the rules are much simpler this time.
Yes,
There are
indeed.
two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision. If you don't press either of them, it will be treated as an absence and will not be counted.
In other words,
Which means everyone who has died up till now will have their votes treated as absences.
then,
Then the result is based on a majority vote.
Ahem. If graduate is chosen by a majority vote, from there, an event that's kinda like a graduation ceremony called the graduation program will begin.
Even if we do this stupid majority vote, the result is already pretty damn obvious. Come on, let's move this along. We can press it now, right?
no.
You can't do that yet. I mean, your result hasn't formed yet, right? Your will to be swept away by society's harsh current.
Shut up.
Who the hell cares? I'm gonna press it.
What's this?
My, which of your orifices are you using to spew bile? To participate in the graduation program, you need my final say as your teacher, you know.
What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
That's right.
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
Damn it.
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
Well,
I'm terribly sorry for being rude earlier.
no way.
But you don't have to worry. There's no way I won't acknowledge your graduations. This is merely a formality. I'm just doing it because that's how it has to be.
He's doing it because it's how it has to be. It doesn't mean he can exert his will over everything. He too has a limit. Is this what Ultra Ego was talking about?
Anyway,
Even if you don't want to do it, you guys still need to do it to solve the mystery. Afterward, you cast your majority votes. And from there, we move on to the graduation program.
But why do we even have to go through something so dumb?
Well, that is...
You said you were waiting for the main cast, right? Which means you're just stalling for time then. Who's the main cast?
Oh, and then no need to worry about it. It has nothing to do with you guys.
that is.
There is no way it has nothing to do with us. We are the only ones who are involved, you know.
So
It
annoying.
doesn't matter if you're involved or not. You're just a bunch of chumps in the big picture. That's why it has nothing to do with you. Just perform your roles without complaining.
You piss me
Hold
off.
on. What's with that chump comment?
I can't ignore that.
Not that's important or anything, but make sure you turn off that toy.
I won't forgive
How
you.
dare you treat him like a toy?
What's this?
I did treat it like a toy. You got a problem with that? I created everything. You're actually picking a fight with me. I'm basically a god. Just how promising can you guys be? I guess this is just the nature of life. Fine then, before you die, sear my power into your memories.
Okay. And, well, that's the investigation. Okay, yeah, even the text at the bottom is pretty much glitched up. Well, I don't have any new skills. I haven't gotten any more hope fragments. Why do I keep seeing 11-year-old's lunch order? That's just weird. Anyway, let me just remind myself of the truth bullets. Alright, the reserve department, 2,357 in the reserve department committed suicide except for one. Then we have the tragedy. Both of them. And there's Juko. Okay, I think I got it. So now, let's start the graduation exam. All rise.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
Yeah, I just don't know why Wisebot is not showing up on this screen, but it's only showing up on the Twitch chat. On Twitch. Just weird.
Huh? This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
This world's true identity. If I answer this, it'll be true. And that lie will become the truth. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. Oh, great. We're immediately starting off with this. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah, this is going fast. Okay, no more eyes, no more eyes. You, where is the you? Oh god. Ah, dang it. Got a little bit too hectic at the end, but at least I got through it. I still hate those.
This world. This Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Hey!
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game.
Jeez, how much of the fourth wall can you just break at this point?
Are you friggin' serious?
Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard! Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now?
Actually, yes.
That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know! The all-in-your-mind trope makes you feel such cruel despair! But who cares? I've revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line! 'Cause it's a game!
Then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game!
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game!
We're the only people here.
'Cause it's a game!
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game!
Don't fuck with me! That's not even possible!
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games.
Sorry, Gimmick, no Digimon to be found here.
So just force yourself to accept it.
Well, I guess in a sense you could probably say there is a Monokumamon.
This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip. To
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make us?
You better not say we're fictional characters.
The Future Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World Program. It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain, which means your body still exists in the real world. But right now, you're completely submerged in the game world, as if you're dreaming or something. Simply put, you're, not aviators, but...
Oh, come on, it's avatars.
You mean Avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the user's real body.
But we're not just regular avatars, right?
Your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
What did you remove?
The specific thing that was removed from our bodies. He's definitely talked about that, right? Yeah, our school memories. I mean, we've been dealing with the missing memories for practically the entire game.
I see.
What was removed from us was our school memories, right?
Which means we're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy? Don't talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world. How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it!
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
Well, can we just be it down the middle and say it's a sci-fi game? Now, this world is a virtual reality created by a computer program. We can't proceed if we don't accept it. Is believing him really the only thing we can do? Right. Wait, what? There's 9 bullets? Really? 9?
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life!
What game world? What avatar? I'm a human being with a real body!
This is a virtual world. We're avatars that were created for this world. I don't want to believe something like that, but...
Is there any evidence that this is...
You are the
Okay,
evidence!
I think I see what I need
What
to
does
do.
that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you, but your actual bodies, though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life!
Yeah?
That must be it.
Yeah, due to the list of subjects right there, especially Hyoko.
Earlier, in the teacher's lounge, I found this strange newspaper clipping. There was a picture of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hyoko we knew.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school. But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives. Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you were saying that happened to Hyoko?
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated, Fuyuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
Yeah, this is the reason why you want to have Terra's ability. Yeah, just remind me, what's Terra's ability again? Because I think it must have slipped from my mind. I think you told me already. I'm comparing Byakuya's ability to Terra's. Byakuya was the increased the Monokuma coin's ability. I just forget what Terra's ability is.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
No, hold on. If we didn't know each other before, and we wouldn't have known if we aged or not by looking at each other, then wouldn't he have noticed a difference? I mean, yeah, Fuyuhiko. I mean, he and Peko were so close to each other. Oh yeah, less bullets for the non-stop debate. Oh, okay.
You're the only one! Hey, Fuyuhiko. You knew Peko for a long time, right?
Yeah, he and Peko were very close to each other, so yeah, they might have noticed if they're grown or not.
Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. No, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the Future Foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
Dang, that's a pretty big growth spurt for Hyoko during 2 or 3 years.
That long? Peko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
This is a virtual world, and we're virtual avatars. Are you saying we just have to accept that?
Basically, yes.
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like. So what do you call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie.
Not even the cake is a lie.
Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
Yeah, so basically, I think if we die in like a dream or virtual world, we die in the real world. That's basically what it is. So if the people die in there, they stay dead out here. My gosh.
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood. That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room. But in fact, his blood was not being drained. He was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
You know what I think? It's one messed up experiment, that's for sure.
As expected of Miss Sonia. Your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
If a lie is a believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth? We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here. So we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Then, the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world.
Jeez.
That sea, that beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program. It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think it's real.
That's why, in the end, it was all just a creation. That's the truth. Okay, now we're in a more digital aspect. The truth is, the truth of it was all a lie. That is this world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
That's right. The killings we were forced to commit were part of some silly game. Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
I seriously don't believe that, honestly.
Oh yeah, just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life. So, you are saying everyone is still alive?
Yeah, that's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma? What's so funny?
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
Don't tell me. You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality. And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences death, their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning too!
What?
Then, everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death, but that's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
Jeez. It's just like if you take a person's soul away, it's pretty much a fate worse than death.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?!
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
That happens pretty much all the time in Final Fantasy games.
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Yeah, but when did the killings start to happen? Monokuma?
Future Foundation? The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick game? Everything was their doing? Then... Monomi and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then... they were taken out.
I see. So our real enemy is the Future Foundation!
Not really. The Future Foundation is our real enemy? Is that it? Is that really it? What the? Oh. Okay, I'm really liking this 8-bit style music. Yeah, the Neo World program has a virus in it. And I bet that virus is Monokuma.
The Neo World program was developed by... the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation! I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
That's Monokuma,
No,
the
that's
virus. I really love this music.
Originally, in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
Then, why is there killing going on?
Why don't you just ask the bear in the room?
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Could it be that virus is...
You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Yeah. It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monami.
Monami, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
Hey, don't change the subject.
But that's also something we need to clear up. Monami, or Usami's role that she had in this world, was an observer. One of the two observers.
She was the observer of the Neo World program. Isn't that right?
That's right! She was an NPC that was assigned the role of observer.
NPC? What's that?
Oh my gosh, Akane, have you ever played an MMO before, or any type of video game ever? Non-playable character.
Non-player character. A character that's not controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
Monami's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
Please wait! Did you just say 15 people?
Have you forgotten how to count? We're 16 people in total.
Yeah, but one of those 16 people was the traitor working for the Future Foundation. Oh gee, I wonder who that traitor is, haha.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
The Future Foundation's other observer. That has to be referring to that person. Chiaki, definitely not Byakuya. No, no, no.
I see! Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was Monami, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
So you're saying she was just a program? And she didn't actually exist in real life?
Then she wasn't human?
She didn't exist at all? Not human?
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive. Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive. Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
And yeah, I still believe that the alter ego, was alive in Danganronpa 1. At least during the parts where she showed up.
Don't get all mushy towards a game character!
Shut up!
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character, she was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
World Ender?
Now that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending!
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
For everyone who's here?
Hey, what do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
It's just a bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you?
Yeah.
Why don't you just show us your true self already?
Yeah, come on out, Junko.
What, you can't talk?
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us!
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
Huh?
Main cast?
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
What? World Ender?
Makoto? Makoto!
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies with you guys.
What?
All right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Makoto? There he is. Makoto Naegi in the flesh. Or, well, digital flesh.
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy. And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us! Hey, what happened?
What is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude. It's as if he's being cautious of us.
Of course, I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in.
Now the situation we're in?
Why do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here!
The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program.
Hope Restoration Program?
By now, you should understand your true identities.
Huh? Our true identities?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it.
Put it together and think. Now something is wrong here, Gimmick? Yeah, your sword is a bit strange. Yeah, you okay, Gimmick? Okay, time for a logic dive. Alright, let's see how messed up this logic dive is. Okay, it's simple so far. Alright, question 1. Who are the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? That has to be Hajime and the others. That's good, Gimmick. Okay, gotta avoid the holes, gotta avoid the holes. Oh, now you return. Question 2. Who are the remnants of despair? That has to be Hajime and the others once again. I just don't know why I just said Makoto and the others. Like, are they really referring to the people from the first game? And the other people from the first game? Oh boy. Question 3. Why were Hajime and the others put in the Neo World program? In order to recover them from the despair. Heh.
It's all coming together!
Brain blast.
Could it be? The survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys. That's right. Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy,
You're also survivors of Ultimate Despair!
We're all... Ultimate Despair?
Don't be stupid!
in the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth. The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
That was us?
What is this ultimate despair?
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys who are responsible for terrorism, coups d'etats, and wars.
Yes, they're responsible for the tragedy and brought chaos into the world.
Jesus, raining men with a raging inferno in the background. Jeez.
Despair in human form, but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are.
Okay, this picture just looked weird to me, but is the guy standing actually digging his hands into the other person's skull? At least that's what the thumb looks like.
The ultimate despairs don't care about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go. They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to kill everything.
We're part of a dangerous group like that?
That's gotta be a lie!
That's right. There's no way. There's no way we're all ultimate despair.
Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Nagito? Why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
He's the only one who knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Wait a minute. You mean that file? Me and Chucky looked at that file. The only things that were in the file were the records of before we lost our memories.
Was it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details of our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there, these profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
Jeez, how many things did Nagito do after that fourth trial? How many things did he do? Huh?
Why? Why do you know something like that?
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school. And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
Tried to kill us all except for the traitor. Nagito learned the truth. What did he try to do to us? Are you telling us to answer that? Oh, come on! There better not be a third one. There better not be a third one. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a line screen. There's a line screen. What just hit? What just hit? I think I probably got the wrong one. I think I meant to use the triangle on the eye. A, where's the A? Oh, dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh, gosh. Need another A, need another A. There we go. You just had to get a last hit in, don't you, game? You just had to get a last hit in.
He tried to kill everyone except for the traitor.
That's right. After seeing the file, you learned that everyone, including him, was ultimate despair. And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Yes, because of his love for hope and his hatred toward despair. I sort of understand that feeling.
Yeah, so in a way, he's sort of like the opposite of the ultimate despair, Junko Noshima, where Junko tries to bring up hope in order to have it taken away and filled with despair. Nagito just brought up despair and then took it away and brought up hope. Yeah.
Don't mess with us.
They're like total
Why
opposites.
do we have to be treated like the bad guys?
There must be some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
I don't don't need a twist like that.
It might seem unbelievable because you guys only have memories from before you entered the school.
And if they became ultimate despair while they're in the school... Yeah, they're trying to make it so that they never become ultimate despair in the first place.
But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy. You were tainted by ultimate despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
Her?
The true ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. She strongly influenced you all during your time at the school. And that's why you became ultimate despair. In order to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
Even our own bodies?
Family, friends, and our own bodies? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
So maybe that's what happens in Nagito on the ship.
He's right. There's no way we do something like that.
Don't turn away from the truth.
What's going on? Yeah, Nagito on the ship. What was that just now? A memory? But that person, that was Nagito, right? Oh my gosh. So we have a vision from Nagito on the ships. Yeah, so that's was definitely Hajime on that ship.
It appears you've remembered a little.
Huh?
Now, face what you've done. And from there, you will finally take your first steps on the path to hope.
Oh, I wanted to hear the 8-bit music. Come on, bring it back. Well, we just got the vision of Nagito. Maybe we're supposed to use it.
There's obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate
Oh, dang
despair.
it, I hit that by accident.
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own bodies.
Yeah, Vision of Nagito definitely proves that.
That must be it. That memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world. What Nagito did was... he cut off his own arm and transplanted a woman's arm?
That's exactly the voice that was in the extras, in the events. So Hajime, that voice of Hajime, that was not from the real ship, that was from this trial, this virtual world trial.
Not just any woman's arm. It was the late Junko Enoshima's arm.
What did you say?
He probably thought that by becoming one with Junko Enoshima, he could make her survive within it.
I don't get this at all.
The ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have no problem severing their own limbs.
I am terribly sorry. I do not feel so well. Where's the bathroom?
It's just a game anyway, so why don't you just let it out? I'm pretty sure a select few would demand that.
I am not one of those select few.
It's too soon to feel sick. That's not even the worst thing the ultimate despairs have done. Some wasted away to skin and bones through continuous fasting in order to reach the despair of starvation. Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them.
Yeah, with the shout of Monokuma over them.
Not just that. After Junko's death, they slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit suicide.
Is that supposed to be Kazuichi firing the machine gun?
One person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair?
Okay, so I'm guessing that's Fuyuhiko.
And not just that. Some even tried to have children with Junko's dead body.
Oh my gosh.
Just stop!
That's just a bullshit story. That's obviously bullshit!
So you feel despair toward yourselves in the real world. I understand that feeling. But there's no need to worry. If you just advance toward the hope I provide, you'll definitely be saved.
Save? You'll save us?
Of course. That's my purpose, after all. That's why the Neo World program was created, too.
You put us inside this program so that you can save us?
Essentially, your cohabitation inside the Neo World program was just a simulation. If we remove the memories of your time at Hope's Peak Academy, would it also remove your ultimate despair?
So, you're saying this was like a test?
I guess I can say that the test was a success. Even though it deviated greatly from the original plan of graduating after gathering the Hope fragments, nevertheless, you guys were able to overcome your unexpected trials and make your way here. That's why all you need to do is choose graduate.
If we do that, we can get out of here?
However, if you graduate from here, your school memories will never return.
Isn't that a good thing at this point? Huh?
If you choose to graduate, and the observer determines that there are no problems, you will complete the Hope Restoration Program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
Uploaded?
It means by uploading our avatar's memories into our bodies, we're also forcibly erasing our past selves. That's why it's called the Hope Restoration Program. So that is the Neo World Program.
Hey, what happens to the people whose avatars died?
If an avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
So you're saying they'll never wake up?
Hey, good for the Future Foundation anyway. They wanted to kill them at that point.
God damn it! Damn fucking shit!
Ahem. Please take a look at this flipbook for a quick rundown of your options. If you choose graduate, it'll transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever. Unfortunately, the people who have already died will not be able to wake up.
Just a thought. What will happen if we do not choose to graduate?
You'll just have to continue living your tropical life.
Hey, why you gotta ask something like that? Well, even if we wake up in the real world, we are all rather messed up, right? If that is the case, then maybe staying on this island is... What are you saying? Haven't we been working this hard just to escape from here?
You don't have to force yourself to return to a painful reality. Let's just play this game forever and ever!
Don't be ridiculous. If I stay in this screwed up world any longer, I'm seriously gonna snap.
But still, is it really okay to sacrifice the others just to save ourselves?
You're asking that now? If we don't get out of here now, then what was everything we've done up till now even for?
You're right. We've been trying desperately to survive until we can finally leave this place. If we don't get out of here now, all the deaths we've endured will be in vain. I know this, but... something's not right. How come Monokuma isn't trying to stop us? Is he just going to stay quiet and overlook us getting out of this game world? Yeah, it would be seriously bad for Monokuma if we just decide to up and leave right now, so why is he not trying to stop us? Then everything Monokuma did would be pointless too. Not only that, is it really okay for us to believe him? Should we get out? Or... yeah, I'm just getting suspicious about this whole thing. I just rather wait and see.
I see!
Wait, we have some time to decide?
Did you get scared like Sonia?
No, it's not that. Don't you think this is a little strange?
Strange. You still don't understand? Normally, ultimate despairs like you guys would just be abandoned. But I'm telling you, I'm here to help. You should be thankful for how open-minded the Future Foundation is.
Okay, now I know this Makoto is definitely off.
Makoto? What has happened to you?
Just listen to the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation is the world's hope, you know?
Not the way according to your email.
I knew it. Just as I thought. There's something wrong with you.
Yeah, according to the email, the Future Foundation has been wanting to kill us. It's just Makoto and the other 5 survivors decided to rush in and try to save us.
I said I'm going to save you guys.
What happened
Why
there,
aren't you
Gimmick?
listening to me?
Let's do what he says and get out of here. I mean, the Future Foundation's the good guys, right?
No?
And apparently, we are actually the bad guys.
It's fine to trust him, right?
The Future Foundation is the world's hope. No one can defy the Future Foundation.
Except the real Makoto.
No, that's wrong. Hold on. Did you say it's foolish to defy the Future Foundation? Then how do you explain your actions?
My actions?
I saw it. The email that the Future Foundation sent to you.
To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? Oh, are you serious? It takes your life. So basically, it's like a game over. In other words, right? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. It takes your life and you have to continue. Oh, great. Yeah, so it's basically a game over in that. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from that tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of hope-filled future.
In that email, Makoto Naegi defied the Future Foundation to protect the remnants of despair, which clearly contradicts what this person is saying.
Yeah, who are you?
Huh? Is that email for real? The Future Foundation tried to kill us?
Hold on! We'll deal with that later. Hey, Monokuma, those clues we found were all real, right? Yes!
And that's not the only contradiction. What this Makoto person is saying also contradicts what we've already been told. Okay, how many we's are we just gonna say right there? They say before it and thought went to a secret ending like Chapter 5 and Trigger Happy Havoc. Okay. I'm guessing there's no hidden endings or bad endings or anything like that in this game, right? Essentially, I cannot guarantee that there are no issues with this program. And to tell you the truth, I wasn't sure whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this is the only way to save you. I want to protect you. To me, those words seemed much more real. If so, the person in front of us is...
Tell me, Makoto Naegi, who are you?
Who is he? Simply put, he's Makoto Naegi, who's known for being a cutie patootie!
Okay, there's 6 hidden scenes. Yeah, but, no alternate or bad endings, okay.
I'm not asking you! I'm asking...
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
Damn it, he's trying to interfere. Then, oh, I got your proof, Kuma. And it's exactly the proof that got us here to this very spot in the first place. To prove whether that Makoto Naegi is real or not,
I'm gonna shove that in its face. Time for panic talk action.
I can't hear you! Better luck next time! What? What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you! You're getting all riled up! What are you even talking about? Enough already! That's impossible! Proof! Are you sure about this?
Yeah, I'm really getting the hang of this.
Listening. You
1, 10, 3, 7.
This is the end!
Otherwise known as Leon Upside Down.
Makoto Naegi, if that's who you really are, then tell me this.
Oh, that's interesting, gimmick.
Why did you make the password to Nezumi Castle 11037?
Yeah, only the real Makoto Naegi knows the answer to that. And I bet it has to do with Sayaka, is that right?
What was that again?
You can't answer?
That's weird. Wait, where'd you find that out?
Who cares? So how about it? Can you even answer?
Oh man, I've been found out.
Found out. Then you're...
How disappointing! And I thought I was on the right track!
Yeah, it just sounds weird, Makoto and Monkuma's voice as one. Just sounds weird.
He disappeared? Hey! That guy disappeared!
Why are you surprised? It's a computer program, so anything's possible, right?
Especially if Monkuma's around.
Then... that was just the work of Monokuma?
Aw, you found out I was faking! This is so embarrassing! I just want to kill myself!
What are you doing? Why'd you show us a fake member of the Future Foundation?
I think in order to make us graduate from this. So if he's just trying to do that, then obviously something bad is gonna happen if we graduate.
That fake was trying to get us out to the real world. Then that's your plan? Is that where your trap is?
Man, they saw right through me! I may as well be invisible.
A trap? What kind of trap did you set? Hey, if you know what's good for you, you better hurry the hell up and confess. I'll beat you half to death if you tell us now. But if you don't spit it out soon, I'm just gonna kill ya!
Just kill him right now! Then this nightmare can finally end!
Violence is not allowed! This isn't that kind of game! It's a much smarter game, right?
What game? This game is already over!
This game is over? No! I'm not gonna let you finish yet! There's no way this can end before I've even transformed!
Transformed? You mean you're just gonna transform into Junko Enoshima right now?
Transform?
A transformation is customary in a final boss battle, right? You know, like that one role-playing game? You know what game I'm talking about. Final...
Don't say it!
I'm guessing it's probably thinking about a Final Fantasy game. I'm guessing it's most likely talking about 7.
Now then, allow me to show you. I'll skip the second and third forms and go straight to my final form!
You better not be bluffing. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you and pull all your stuffing out!
Oh boy. What? I have a bad feeling about this. Like the inside of my brain is burning, sizzling. A really, really bad feeling.
Now Now then, make sure you burn this ginormous despair you're about to see into your memories! I'm gonna die!
And now that I think about it, Final Fantasy VI also had the boss with 4 forms. So I just don't know what Final Fantasy game Marukuma's talking about. Yeah, Final Fantasy VI had 4 different forms for the final boss, yeah. Here's Junko! Oh, okay. Man, you're a lot bigger than I remember. Okay, then. Junko Enoshima.
What? What's going on?
Am I hallucinating?
I know anything goes here, but this is clearly not fucking okay!
I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl. But are they really that big? Don't you think they're pretty small?
She's huge! She's way too huge!
But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger. You know, that game, Kniferella.
She said it anyway.
I see. An estimated bust size of 15 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge.
Classy game. Real classy.
Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
No way, I am not like Teru Teru.
I'd get fucking crushed!
If this was a pandering fan service game full of pretty girls, there'd be a CG close-up of my cleavage. But, too bad, this isn't a fan service game. Of course, since it's not an action game either. You won't even get to experience the refreshing sensation of battling an enormous final boss. So fucking hopeless!
Well, at least we still get some of the personalities from the first game.
This is Monokuma's true identity?
We have to deal with this thing?
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean.
Is it just me, or did her personality change?
Oh yeah, she has multiple different personalities that she changed on a whim.
I get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored. And that's when Fuyuhiko would say, "It's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?"
Wait, what?
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know what you're all thinking.
You are not bored at all!
I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
And back to the mushroom personality. Even when you're dead, does that mean... Is this person's true identity? Really, that's not the real Makoto, that's not the real Byakuya. Chiaki is already dead. It's gotta be Junko.
I see!
I've been saying this all along.
Are you Junko Enoshima?
Did you say Junko Enoshima? Isn't she dead?
It's true. I did end up dying the last time. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know? It was my first time.
Oh, great. Now her personalities are talking to each other.
Jeez, stupid. You're the one who made me go.
And why is someone who died here right now?
Do you guys know about an artificial intelligence called alter ego?
Huh?
Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity!
Oh, great. Yeah, so this is not the real Junko Enoshima, but basically... Jugo. Yeah, Jugo Alter Ego. Oh boy, or Alter Ego Jugo.
What AI? Stop saying all this crazy bullshit.
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right? That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive. And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program. And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
That's insane! This insane bitch is Juko Enoshima. She's responsible for everything. The destruction of Hope's Peak Academy, the destruction of the world. The one who took over the Neo World program and forced us to kill each other. This is all this bitch is doing. Even so, what am I supposed to do? Even if we know she's Junko Enoshima.
Don't get cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here. Each and every one of our classmates looked at us like we're a bunch of loogies on the side of the road. So, let's all be friends.
Hell no!
Man, they hate me. And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me.
Huh?
Tampered? With the graduation program?
Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate, right? I feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique. Just like a game. Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks. That's why I decided to resurrect them.
Yeah, what's it for you?
This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
Resurrect? Hey, are you serious? Can you really do that?
It was like real hard, you know?
What the heck? Okay, I've never seen that personality before.
The graduation program is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted codes.
Oh, jeez, yeah, so now we got nerd personality.
It took me a long time. I felt so much despair about how useless I am.
Yeah, I do remember that timer, so... I do remember Monmi saying that, that countdown timer reaches 0, yeah, then she will return, so... I think that's basically saying that, that's how long Junko had before she, changes the graduation program. That's just what it seems like.
Well, one advantage of being an AI is that I got smarter with computers. Before that, every time a computer froze, I used to put it in the microwave and nuke it.
Ha ha ha.
Show of hands, class. How long do you think it took for me to modify it?
Who cares about that? Are you serious when you say that everyone who died will come back to life?
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right? By the way, I'll give you a clue. You guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
So you're not gonna tell us until we answer that?
We're completely at mercy. But if we can't progress until we unless we answer, we have no choice but to answer. How long it took for Junko Enoshima to modify the graduation program? She said we were watching how long it took. If so, the certain place we were watching that was Jabberwock Park.
I see!
The countdown at Jabberwock Park. That's the only place we can think of. That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program.
How brilliantly wrong! You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
Oh, we're wrong? Then what does that timer do?
Wrong? Then what was it?
How should I put this? I was just goofing around.
You mean that was a fake? We've been worrying about a time limit about this game for nothing. Huh?
I mean, isn't stuff stuff you don't understand exciting even though you don't get it? It's kind of like superhero cosplayers, or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right?
It was just for show?
In the end, it was meaningless. Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a game server?
Yeah, try asking that to the people who, well, rage quit during online multiplayer matches. But yeah, that's certainly something Junko would do.
You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder? Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you expect at this stage of the game?
Nothing more than confusion.
She's seriously messed up.
Well, in a way. The countdown implied I was on a mission. Did you ever make up your own silly rules, like don't step off the white line when you cross the road? I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
Enough! Please stop!
Don't be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program. While you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces, I was working so hard on my own, you know?
Hey, enough with this pointless crap! Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Like I said, it's easy. It's just a game after all.
Just a game.
Yeah, each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game. There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before. You said whether or not it's a lie. The moment you feel something is real, it becomes real.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Fine, I won't worry about it. Hey, who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
I'm just thinking about what catch there might be. Like, I think they might come back to life, sure, but what if they come back as Junko? Have you ever thought about that, Fuyuhiko?
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really possible.
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, if a high school girl can get huge, then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
If she's saying that's how she tampered with a computer program, how are we supposed to respond to that?
That's right. That's why you should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
If we go back, what do you get out of it? What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world? As long as we don't know what it is.
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget. All I want is to put on this graduation performance in a more dramatic way.
Yeah, sure.
Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not to go back?
Well, hold on a sec. We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for, like, forever!
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Plus everyone can go back together. So there's no reason to hesitate.
You are right. There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip, your will to live is truly ultimate. Wonderful! That's just more reason for you to execute your role as devices.
Devices?
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you? I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it. You don't have to say, who are you talking to? It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
Too bad I'm not gonna be able. Too bad I'm not going to be able to fall for an evil plan.
Chump? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
So we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home, right?
I can go back. With this, I can finally go back. He's right. With this, we can finally go back. This will be the end. And our friends who died will be saved. That's way beyond what we expected. then it's safe to say this is the good ending, right? I don't think so, Hajime. I still think we're still caught up in Junko's trap. So, what happens if I don't press anything? Are you serious? That's the wrong choice. Hey, what are you doing? It's decided by a majority vote, so just don't think about it and press graduate. Don't you want to go back home? I don't care if you want to stay here, but don't drag us into it. I can go back. With this, I can finally go back. He's right. With this, we can finally go back. This will be the end. And our friends who died will be saved. That's way beyond what we expected. Then it's safe to say that this is the good ending, right? Oh, great. This is a but thou must situation, isn't it? Jeez. I really do not want to press graduate, but if I have to...
I got it!
Makoto?
Don't press it! This is Junko's trap!
Huh?
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again!
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
I'll bet this is surprise number 2.
I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
Yeah, the real one? This guy is the real Makoto Naegi? Then, this is the guy I spoke to?
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears. So cool! I'm drooling! So much!
Jeez. Like, is this personality Genocide Jill's personality?
Did you also time my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone. And then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
I'm drooling! I can't stop my leaking!
Yep, that's definitely Genocide Jill's personality.
How were you able to get here, Makoto? Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, he must have hacked in with his tricks too, right?
Oh yeah. The shutdown sequence requires over half the total people in order to shut down the sequence. So out of the original 15, and including Makoto, there's only 6. We need 2 more people.
That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
Ugh, you always had such reckless hope. I love you so much that you disgust me.
Well, he's the ultimate hope after all.
Hey, just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap?
It doesn't matter. We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way.
The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap.
Huh?
She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Oh, little old me.
Who do we trust?
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
Yeah, I had a feeling about that.
Despair Restoration Program?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
What?
Then everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
What the fuck?
Like the real world, Once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear.
Oh boy.
And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy. I can play a version of Peko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
Oh jeez.
I said, don't fucking mess with me!
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here!
Jukofy all mankind?
After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters. And then, eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world! With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete! That's Operation Junkify All Mankind in a nutshell. Oh yeah! Our dreams are expanding and...
Yeah, so that she can basically take over the world. Of course!
That messed up plan is your goal?
Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
Yes.
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
The reason she wasn't able to do that, was it because there was something she didn't do? If so, then the reason is... Let me just check the school rules here. The lead teacher cannot directly interfere with the students. Any exception to this rule is made if a student violates a rule. Rule 4 is what did you go in?
I got it. It's because of the school trip's rules.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow them. That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
Yep, rule 4.
So, the rules were protecting us?
Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules. Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
So you made us kill each other, because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Then, is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives?
Chump change.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
So that's your trap. You try to make us choose graduate, so you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
Well, she is the ultimate despair, after all.
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly? Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray. And the best part is, They did it to themselves, you know?
Oh, great. I think I know what she's talking about there.
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
I don't think even Genocide Jill killed that many people.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
No, not really. Not unless you count one of the 2,300 and... what was it? 58 reserve corps students in there who actually survived. Could it be? Is she talking about them right now? Yeah, the reserve corps students.
I see!
Are you talking about the Reserve Corps' mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the Reserve Corps. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
No, you're not.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the Reserve Corps all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once. That was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Huh? If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
What the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
This is nothing to LOL about.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win. The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it!
It was all a mistake? Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along? What about the killings in the class trials? Was this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs killed each other off? This is just too...
Don't give up yet! There is a way you guys can get out of here, without letting Junko out!
Huh?
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is? Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
First she's heard of it. Then it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? The way to get out that Junko doesn't know about. It might be that. Yeah, the shutdown sequence. But there is a slight problem with this.
I see!
Are you talking about the shutdown sequence?
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys. So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop.
And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me.
I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
Are you telling me she knew all along? Huh?
You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
The reason the shutdown sequence can't be activated is there's not enough people.
I see!
Because there's not enough people?
Yeah, we need 2 more people.
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time. Am I correct?
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here. Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
So it's totally impossible.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command?
No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
I believe...
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Them? Kyoko!
That's not something you need
So
to take your
Kyoko,
time
yeah.
saying.
Believe. Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
Ah, Byakuya, how nice to see you alive again. And so thin.
Kyoko! Byakuya! I knew you guys would come!
Kyoko? Byakuya?
We'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, glad to know their relationship is still as good as ever.
Even though it took some time for 2 people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we made it.
Is it just me, or does Kyoko's voice sound a bit off?
Hey! What's going on? Why are there more people again?
It's more members of the Future Foundation. Although I doubt that we're gonna get Oi, Toko, or Hiro. I doubt we're gonna see them in this game.
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Too bad I'm not interested in any one of them.
Shut up.
Yeah, man. Good, Byakuya. That's why I love you.
Byakuya! You're alive! But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
You shut up, too.
Are you 2 also from the Future Foundation?
No, it's probably not just that.
The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with her ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Tragedy? If the killing school life is referring to that...
You guys are the survivors of the killing school life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yeah, that's right.
There's 3 of them here now?
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move! Did you really want to see me that badly?
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
Oh, jeez. Here's another personality I'm gonna dislike.
Why are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and
stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. They'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
Chump, you said it again!
Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
And this messed up world?
Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us?
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
Yeah.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted.
Oh no.
It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here.
Oh, this will be bad.
So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
Oh, great. Huh?
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we entered the program,
If we're going to revert back to our original selves before we entered the program, yeah, we'll just lose mono coins. It's the greatest tragedy of all. No, it's obviously referring to the ultimate despairs.
I see!
does that mean we'll go back to being ultimate despair?
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair.
No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...?
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
It's gonna be alright. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Will you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is, like, really nasty.
No, but you'd rather just hijack the memories.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that!
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless? Vanish? Does that include her too? If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget she ever existed, right? If that happens, does it really mean that she, an existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she existed?
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when...
Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past!
Hey, why did we become ultimate despair in the first place?
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me...
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that.
Jeez, a bit excessive much?
The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too. They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Are you kidding around?
Enough! My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing.
What now?
When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair, and your dead friends will never be revived, and the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win, or will my despair win?
Alright! Things are starting to heat up!
This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, it is, Kyoko.
Au contraire, this is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You called us chumps again!
Only 'cause it's true! Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
Huh?
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then. So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
The same outcome as the killing school life. Do I just have to remember what occurred there? The people Junko lured. The method. I should try connecting those dots. There should be an answer there. Alright, back to a logic dive. Okay, yeah, this is gonna look weird. Is there any reason to take the upper path? How long is this gonna go on? Okay, no reason to take the upper path at all. Jeez, how long does this go on? Alright, question 1. Who did Juko and Noshima want to lure? Okay, definitely not the Headmaster, that's already dead. Ultimate Despair, no, that's her, so it's gotta be the Future Foundation. What the? Why is it not straight? Oh boy. Ooh. Oh, okay, didn't see that hole until it's too late. Question 2. What bait was used to lure the Future Foundation? It's gotta be the killings. That's kind of like how I feel. Oh, that's interesting gimmick. And now you're back. Yeah, I couldn't tell whether you just move halfway or across. Like that. Ugh. I still can't predict you. Yeah, this one's the hardest logic dive yet. Oh gosh. Went through. I was expecting a pattern, and I failed. Gotta jump here. Okay, question 3. What did Junko use to force them to watch the killings? Well, it's obviously gotta be a surveillance camera. Either it's not Gamera or Caramel. Alright, here we go.
It's all coming together!
Brain blast.
Got it. You used the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
They're surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
Oh, really, Gimmick? Yeah, that's really interesting.
In the previous Killing School life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school. You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding ding ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
You sure did.
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
Probably because of Junko. Yeah, the virus's interference, no doubt.
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but
then we'd all die.
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, health dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time, right?"
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
Just like in the first game, when you're basically doing it to the rest of the world.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please. That sounds as though we
wanted to come to this world of our own free will.
But that's precisely the truth.
Huh?
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program to provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the Ultimate Despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place!
Don't go blaming us for this!
Thank you! It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate! Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule.
There are two options, graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
Oh yeah, we had to get the teacher's approval. The other requirement to pass the graduation exam is, the teacher's final decision. Ugh.
I see. As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission as your acting teacher, you know.
What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote?
After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not.
So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
Yeah.
We know that. All too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh. Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why do you say that, Juko?
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that a bit earlier, Gimmick. Yeah, Kyoko her voice just seems kind of a bit off to me. Maybe the voice actor changed voices a little bit.
There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone. It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
Oh, great. Now we're back to Genocide Joe personality.
I was totally waiting for a protagonist line like that when I crushed you with despair, such ecstasy.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
Wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Wait a minute, are you saying you're not the Mastermind this time?
Mastermind?
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
Yeah, after all, you were the Mastermind, Junko.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the Mastermind. But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Uh-oh.
Izuru... Kamakura?
That name! I heard it before. That person was called the Ultimate Hope. But that shouldn't be all he was. That's right. I seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. As I recall, that person was the founder of the Academy.
I see! Izuru Kamakura. Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy?
Yes, it is, Hajime, and with that, I'm gonna have to end the stream for today. So, before I leave, anything you want to say in the chat, Gimmick? Apparently that is surprise number 5. I wonder how many more surprises there's gonna be for the rest of this graduation exam. And find out what it is next time. Alright, well, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good day / night. Until the next stream, which might be the final stream for this playthrough, if I'm really that close to the end. Yep, fairly well. Good night, everybody.